Hi Aquarius, this is your chakra focus reading come through. If you're watching me on YouTube, welcome. Hit the subscribe, hit the like and the share. TikTok family, what's good? Drop your comments as always, hit the like. I'm going to be pulling you 2 chakra cards, Aquarius, to find out what chakras are in need of some TLC, some attention at this time. I'll pull you 2 from the Oracle deck and then we'll go in a bit deeper with the tarot. Right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you. Sun, Moon and Rising. Aquarius, what chakras does Spirit want you to focus on at this time? There's your first one. Guidance is the first one, which is linked to your third eye. Aquarius. Oh, you've got 3. Okay, so you've got another third eye card, Inspiration, and you also have the throat chakra card, Self-expression, with another throat chakra card at the bottom of the deck, Will. So you're working with, or what you're needing to do is work with your third eye to rebalance and realign it, and also your throat chakra, speaking up for yourself, speaking clearly, expressing your true desires, being assertive, standing on, you know, your words. Your words hold power, they hold weight. And also, again, creative expression, assertiveness, again, self-control and direction. So I'm getting for some of you, you're not speaking up for yourself, Aquarius. You're needing to have boundaries and learn to say no to people that don't deserve your time and energy, is what I'm picking up straight away. This may have something to do with your inner child wounds. Perhaps you weren't able to speak up for yourself as a child, but Spirit wants you to know you're not that child anymore, and you do have the authority to speak up for yourself. So you're being guided to do this at this time. So the guidance is offering support, love, signs and direction. So Aquarius, you may be noticing a lot of signs and synchronicities around you, repeating numbers, seeing the same animals around you, certain words that remind you of things, or music, lyrics, anything like that. These are from your guides. These are from the benevolent beings that are trying to support you to move in the direction that your soul has asked to move you towards. So this is, I feel there's a fight between ego and spirit, and being inspired by spirit, your higher self, to express yourself clearly to someone or people, places and things. It could even be your family, but we'll tap in with the tarot a little bit deeper in a bit. So you have card number 47. That's an 11. So you may have just gone through a spiritual awakening as well. 11s represent that aha moment of receiving a download, receiving a truth. So be cautious, be aware of, I said cautious for a reason, be cautious. That may be a message for someone. You've got to be cautious about what information you're receiving at the moment, what information you're taking in, and you're going to need to use your discernment and your intuition to discern whether the information you're receiving is actually truthful. But we have guidance, so you're being guided and supported you're being guided and supported in a certain direction. This direction is going to bring you inspiration. So now we have card 46, which is about ideas, spark, conception and impulse, inspiration, divine inspiration, that divine spark, that aha moment again. So you may be receiving downloads. I'm picking up for some as well. You may be receiving headaches, third eye migraines, things like that, a pressure on your head. This is signifying or highlighting the need for you to surrender to the messages you're receiving, to surrender to what is being shown to you at this time, to surrender to your higher self ultimately. Now we have card number 32, self-expression, which is a 5, and 5s are all about choices and changes. So you may be guided to assert yourself for change. So this may be quite a heavy time for you, Aquarius, because You're being guided to move in a different direction, and obviously you may have certain people around you, or your environment is seeing these changes in you from this awakening and perhaps challenging you. So you're being asked to speak up for yourself. The robin represents bravery as well. So being brave and speaking up for yourself with confidence, knowing that you are being divinely guided to do so. Bottom of the deck was will, card number 30, expression, assertiveness again, self-control and direction. Again, being guided in a certain direction and not needing to explain yourself to anybody. As long as you know what you're doing, as long as you know you're being obedient to the divine messages you're receiving from your higher self, from the God within, then you go do that with all your will, knowing that you have an insight in the situation, so you can trust it. Trusting in your insight, in what you're, in the messages that you're receiving, in your third eye, your insight. Okay, so personal boundaries is a must right now for you, Aquarius. Let's get some tarot on this. You have an 11, a 12, a 5, and a 3. So changes in how you creatively express yourself as well. For my artists, perhaps you're used to doing your work, or you're used to creating a certain type of work, but I feel you're being guided to change the way you do this, whatever that is for you. Yeah, that's another message for someone. All right, let's get some tarot on this, Aquarius. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. You can also book a personal reading if you'd like to go a little bit deeper to your personal story. My website is naturalmiracles.co.uk, or you can drop me a DM or an email, leonie.francis@naturalmiracles.co.uk, but all the details are in my bio or in my description box. Alright, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you. Messages for Aquarius in regards to their third eye and their throat chakra. What do they need to know at this time? What's the strongest energy surrounding them at this time? We have the King of Wands. Okay, so being a leader, that's that throat chakra. That is speaking up and leading yourself, being the leader of your own life, taking control, taking the reins. Split the deck, we have the Strength card. So maintaining strength, being strong enough to speak up for yourself and stand on it. This may be in regards to with a home, as I see in the Four of Wands, or a home situation where you were betrayed with the Ten of Swords. Maybe to do with something to do with a mother figure, or the mother of your children, who's now in the Five of Pentacles, lack. Perhaps this is because you've had to speak up for yourself and hold back on your investments, and as a result, someone in your external environment is becoming quite, I heard evil. I heard the word evil. They've become ruthless because you're holding back your finances and your time and your energy now. Let's keep going. Let's see. We haven't even started yet. Let's start. So we have the King of Wands, taking control, being the leader of your own life. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So major arcana is at play. The Wheel of Fortune, which is the karmic wheel. Karma is at play here. The karmic wheel has to turn. But what side of the karmic wheel are you on, Aquarius? We have the King of Pentacles now. So building stability for yourself. Not even just for yourself, but for your future generations to come. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so you're focused on something that makes you happy. Ten of Cups. Something that makes you very content. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have Justice. So investing in something that makes you happy. We have Justice card. So this is part of your divine justice. This is part of your karma. Whatever this thing is. I heard Dharma. So as you move forward on your life's purpose, your Dharma, your North Node, what you're here to do, you're also being guided towards something that is going to bring you emotional fulfillment. I feel some of you were breadcrumbed as well. Perhaps you were being used for your sexual energy. Three of Swords, Temperance, Five of Cups, the Truth. I feel as though this person in your external environment who you were giving to, I feel as though they were using you or breadcrumbing you using sex or sexual energy, trying to use lust to keep you around them, to keep you giving to them. And I feel you've just realized this. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Devil. Using your energy for negative. Let's keep going. But divine justice is at play. We have the Nine of Wands. My Wounded Warrior card. Feeling tired, exhausted, perhaps burnt out from this whole situation. We have the Two of Wands. Sacral energies coming out now. Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. So it's looking like someone was holding on to two people for sex or for some passion, some impulsiveness with the Knight of Wands. Someone's very impulsive at this time, and you've put your boundaries in place with the Seven of Wands. So this is perhaps where this guidance and self-expression comes in. You were guided to speak up for yourself because someone is clearly using you or not having your best interests at heart, and you're having to maintain strength. So perhaps you're having to tame that inner beast and perhaps not engage with this person anymore. Temperance, protection. Yeah, you're protecting your energy now. So as a result of this, I feel this person may feel slightly stuck or, well, clearly you've put your boundaries in place. You're protecting your energy for a reason, and they are I feel they're coming quite aggressive towards you, and that's why you've had to stand your ground and speak up for yourself. Let's keep going. We have the Hanged Man and the Six of Cups. This may have something to do with a child or someone from your past. Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So that's definitely a yes. A truth has come out. I'm feeling that there's a lot of arguments about a person from your past. There was a missed opportunity with an Empress or a Divine Feminine due to this person that is causing havoc in your life because they want. Look at the hands. Me. Give me. Someone in your energy is very greedy and you've pulled back, and now they're in the energy of lack. So because they're in the energy of lack, because you're not working with them anymore, this is closing out a cycle, and they're going to have to fend for themselves because they are not your responsibility. Although at a time, I feel at a time you were okay, you may have children with this person because I feel a home vibe. Earlier I mentioned the Four of Wands, so it could have even been a marriage that broke down. We have the Three of Pentacles now, which is collaborating. This is pooling work together, working with like-minded people. So perhaps you were working with this person and you've pulled your energy back because you can see what their intentions are. And this has left them feeling quite aggressive with the Five of Wands. You're getting quite a lot of conflict directed towards you because you're standing up for yourself, or you're being guided to have personal boundaries in place. And this may have something to do with love as well, being honest about who you love. So this is definitely to do with three people. Perhaps you went in a direction because you felt obliged to, perhaps because there's children involved, or something to do with a home or a marriage. Perhaps this was a long-term relationship that you were invested in, but this person is toxic and you cannot work with this person. And because you've pulled your energy back now, they're very much aware that you're aware that this person isn't in, you know, for your best interests. They're quite impulsive. You're taking your energy back, and now they've become very hostile towards you. This was you contributing into a household. You were paying the bills, and now you've pulled your energy back. This person is having sleepless nights and anxiety because they were basically using you, and now they have to fend for themselves. This is what I'm picking up, Aquarius. Let's keep going. You were invested into a home, but this home is Queen of Cups energy here. Six of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So you perhaps were breadcrumbing a Queen of Cups, water element, or someone that's quite nurturing or caring, or even intuitive with the cup. You were breadcrumbing this person. So they pulled their energy back with the Five of Coins, which left you feeling quite lonely because there is no cups on this table apart from the Ten of Cups, which is the direction you're being guided to invest in. So there's no cups, there's no love in this situation, but there was someone that was loving here, and I feel you were breadcrumbing them. So they pulled their energy back from you because they could see what you were doing. Four of Pentacles, the binding going on here. Three of Wands. Or I feel this person was emotionally manipulative to get more out of you. And they were binding you, Aquarius, with the Four of Pentacles. But you're trying to expand with the Three of Wands, and you're finding it difficult to expand because this person is binding your energy and holding you back with the Four of Pentacles. King of Swords, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Two of Swords, yeah. You had two different paths to go down, Aquarius. You can see the Two of Swords card. You got two different routes to go down, two different mindsets as well. And I feel as though you sabotaged yourself and chose the wrong path. Seven of Swords, King of Swords. Because you were in your mind rather than in your heart. You didn't follow your heart. You followed what looked logical to you. I feel as though you went in this direction that left you kind of feeling lonely because there's no love in the situation. Now you're wanting to heal the situation. Four of Swords, you're healing. You're in a space of healing. Perhaps you're in hermit energy as well. Introspection, reevaluating the whole situation, taking yourself out of the equation, perhaps even isolating yourself just so you can hear the guidance clearly. I feel this person was emotionally manipulative, so you weren't able to hear the guidance clearly. So as you pull away from this person and put your boundaries in place, we have two boundary cards. We have the personal boundaries, and we also have the Seven of Wands, which represents boundaries. Standing up for yourself. When they're trying to push you back, you push forward. We have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Positive energy. Page of Swords. Three of Swords. I feel as though you're interested in a fire sign, but you were playing with them, and now you're stalking them and heartbroken because they are your wish fulfillment. But the cycle has now completed because you were too busy playing games and entertaining a household with no love. Now judgment has been called and the cycle has closed out. We have the Six of Wands, victory and recognition, Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. I feel that this person's continued on their own, and they're experiencing success. And now you're wanting to present a cup of love to this person and start a new beginning with them. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. Let's get some cards of advice for Aquarius moving forward. What's the advice? We have the Devil. and we have the World. The advice is letting go of toxic people, places and things, letting go of your toxic ways, wrapping it up, leaving toxic things where they belong in the past. The World card. This toxic cycle of being is closing out. The World and the Death card. That's double endings, double death. So this whole situation is now going to be transformed and transmuted. It needs to be let go of. Let it go. Let go of people and places and things that have had their time. Otherwise, you're going to bring that toxic energy into your new beginnings, which is what's happened here. So as you release the past and close out cycles and experiences that you've had with people in the past, it opens up the space to create and manifest new opportunities and new beginnings for you. Not only new opportunities and new beginnings, but new love, new opportunities for love as well. Divine love, higher love. Nine of Pentacles. So it's looking like you're single now, independent, and you're wanting to present an apology or a small gesture to someone who has moved away. Eight of Cups, they've walked away because there were too many secrets going on. Yeah, so let's get more advice before we close out the reading to move forward now. We have the Eight of Swords. So you're stuck in your head because I feel the person that you actually had the emotions for, your soulmate, has moved on, I think, and now you're stuck in your head, mentally trapped. This person was your soulmate, the Lovers, and you had an option to step up and be the divine masculine, take control of the situation as the Emperor, or, yeah, Two of Pentacles. You had the choice to make, but you were juggling, and I feel as though you took action in the wrong direction. We have the Emperor card here, which can represent a the Sun cards come out again. So fire sign energy, positive energy. It could be a Leo with the Sun card. But we have the Emperor. So is this person a boss? Or you're bossing up? We have the King of Cups, Hierophant, the Tower, Strength, the Moon, the Magician, Four of Cups. You're wanting to heal this situation with this fire sign, but they are feeling betrayed with the Ten of Swords. And you know, you're very much aware of what went down. You're very much aware of what your role was in this deception. So you're wanting to take a leap of faith and perhaps present a small gesture or an offer or a cup of love to this person, because you can clearly see that they were treated unfairly in this situation. We have the Two of Cups and the Six of Swords. Wanting to do right by this person, but I feel as though that they've moved on. And Divine Judgment is the Six of Wands, which is recognition, a job well done. So Three of Swords and Eight of Cups. So your person is feeling quite good with themselves because they've moved on in the name of self-love, and they are looking as though they are succeeding in their endeavors. Meanwhile, we have the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups here. So because this person's walked away, you're now left in the Three of Swords energy because you were playing. You were playing with them. Flip the roles if needed though, Aquarius. Perhaps you was the person that was being played with, because we have the Seven of Cups here and the Five of Cups. You were confused, and now you're missing the loss of this divine feminine, this Empress. Yeah, you were, I heard gaslighting, gaslit. You were gaslit and love bombed. So this took your attention away from the direction you were supposed to go in, I feel. And now this realization has come in that this person that you were guided to work with is actually on their way to 10 Pentacles. And this is divine judgment, that they continue to move forward. We do have the Three of Cups here though, so we do have a reconciliation. But I feel this is, everyone's story is going to be different. So for some, I feel you may get the opportunity to reconcile with this person. But for others, I feel that this person is now in their Queen of Swords energy and is focused on their long-term goal to reach their 10 Pentacles. and that's their judgment. Their judgment was to continue to move forward without you. But like I said, flip the roles. I feel there is a reconciliation on the cards for some of you. So again, if you'd like a personal reading to tap into your personal situation, feel free to hit me up. And the website again, naturalmiracles.co.uk. All the best with this, Aquarius. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take care.